Friday.
Hang up.
10,000 cases.
This is a family crisis.
Look, James, I'm sorry. Something's come up. Can I call you back about all this tomorrow? Yeah, certainly. Thanks. For heaven's sake, Palmer, what is it? I'm busy. Are the boys okay?
No, the children are fine and taken care of. I thank heavens for that.
Well, Dixie was just here. She's fine. Is it Mama?
No, Opal's at the Cluck Cluck. She's taking care of the lunch crowd. As far as I know, neither she nor my niece are in any physical danger yet.
Well, then what the hell is he? Find another rat behind the draperies at Portland Manor?
A rat may be too apt a description for this particular vermin. And I am referring to that subclass rodent, Del Henry.
Ah, yes. Pine Valley's own Faulkner wannabe. What's he doing now? Writing some expose about Cluck Cluck's patented fry process?
Would that were so. Now, a stranger suddenly appears in town, you know, from out of the blue, makes like it's old home week, sticks his nose into our business, especially Dixie's, and what the devil are you going to do to stop him?
Go ahead, sit down. You look as white as my Aunt Lucy's cat.
No, I'm fine, really.
What does a person have to do to get you to take care of yourself?
Well, you're doing a fine
Not
job.
as good as I'd like. Do you have any brandy around here?
Yeah, there's some in there, but I don't need a drink. I'm fine.
You said it was for you. Didn't you ever learn to look both ways before you cross the street?
Well, sure. I mean, I've gone over the drill about 2,000 times with Junior. I can't believe I just didn't see the car coming.
Well, you were about this close before you were going to be laid out.
Well, I wasn't, thanks to you. You know, you saved me, Dal. You saved my life.
Don't be fooled by that country boy demeanor. That's just his cover-up.
Oh, well, shut my mouth. He's certainly had me fooled.
Del Henry is a man with a plan. He's gone to great lengths to make palsy-walsy with your fiancée. The fox is raiding the hen house in broad daylight, and your concern is your latest Chardonnay?
It's amazing. Like looking in a mirror.
What is?
Your face. Especially the vein bulging in the middle of your forehead. It's exactly what I looked like 3 hours ago when I warned Dixie, in no uncertain terms, to beware of mysterious gentlemen callers.
Pay any attention to you?
Give me a break, Palmer. You know her as well as I do. She stormed out of here. As well she should have. The whole thing is ridiculous. Here we are, engaged to be married, should be the happiest times of our lives, and here I am, so paranoid, worrying, looking around corners for psychos lately, I can't enjoy anything. Del Henry is probably exactly what he looks like, just some nice country boy who doing his damnedest to be friendly, that's all.
Del Henry is a public menace. He's buttering Opal up one side and down the other, and now suddenly he's Dixie's best friend. I should have had him arrested the moment he set foot on my property.
Well, that would have been interesting. Helping somebody with an essay is not exactly a crime.
He is an accident waiting to happen. I feel it in my bones.
Probably rheumatism. Either that or your old bones have gotten themselves in an uproar over nothing. Del Henry's exactly what I said he was. He's just a hick that's trying to find a friend.
That's what they said about the Boston Strangler.
Palmer, if you insist on making yourself crazy, running around town with your knickers in a knot about Del Henry, be my guest. But as far as I'm concerned, the only guy who is fixated on Dixie, who wants her all to himself, is little old me.
You're looking at Del Henry through Dixie's rose-colored glasses. But then she always did have a blind spot when it came to men. Present company, very much included.
Ooh, what a wound. Listen, Palmer, you can hardly fault your niece if she's the only person in the family that was blessed with a trusting nature.
Well, virtue carried to an excess can be a fault.
Well, in that case, I choose to err on the side of good faith.
And where are you going?
I'm going home. And then I'm going to apologize to Dixie for blowing this whole thing completely out of proportion.
I don't know who's the bigger fool, you or Dixie.
Better? Those roses coming back now? You sure you're okay?
I owe you my life.
Dixie, you don't owe me anything.
Well, if you hadn't come along, I'd be dead by now.
I just found you. There was no way I was going to lose you.
You know, it's like those stories that you read, you know, where you're in trouble and somebody comes along and protects you, a guardian angel.
Well, it's like I told you before. I was brought up to believe in angels.
Well, except in the stories, you know, the mysterious stranger always sort of disappears, never to be seen from again.
No, we never could be anything close to strangers.
Well, listen, you know, if you're late to work, you just tell Uncle Palmer that you were busy saving lives on your lunch hour. Hey, what were you doing downtown anyway?
Oh, you mean when I left Tad's office?
Yeah.
I hung around in the lobby to make sure he wasn't too rough on you. He was mad.
That wasn't necessary.
Well, I figured I owed you that. I mean, he was pretty ticked off about me stopping by.
Oh, he's all bark, no bite.
Maybe, but I don't want to be a cause of any friction between you two. I could see you were upset when you left. God, the next thing I knew, you were stepping into the path of that oncoming car. You know how they say your light just flashes right in front of you the instant before you die? Well, I don't know about yours, but mine flashed in front of me right then. And it was a life without you in it. It was dark, empty.
Look, Dal, a couple of months ago, I didn't even exist to you. I can't mean that much to you.
Dixie, you have no idea how much you mean to me.
I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, I like you, Dal. We're friends, but I mean, we haven't even known each other that long.
But haven't you ever met somebody for the first time and it's like you've known them for your whole life?
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Well, that's how I feel about you. I mean, I like practically everything about you. I like you a lot, Dixie.
Oh, come on, you're gonna give me a big ego here.
Now, don't tell me I'm the first person that's come down the pike and taken instant shine to you.
Well, you know, people either like you or they don't, and I think I've had my fair share of both. Just like any other average person.
Well, you're a lot of things, but average? Anyone with half a brain can tell that you're a woman of rare fine quality. I mean, someone who cares about everyone from the district judge to the county dog catcher. Someone who would put every single one of them before herself. That means everything to me, Dixie.
Look, Dell, we've only seen each other a handful of times. That's nowhere near enough for you to know anything about me.
I know who I know. I know a woman who gets to the bakery before cocks crow so her family has fresh sweet rolls on the table every morning, who charms her little boy's classmates out onto the playground and gets them marching behind her and follow the leader in no time flat, and can flash that big smile at the shoe repairman and he gives her 4 sets of new heels for the price of 2. And who knows the butcher's wife's cousin?
Stop it. I don't want to hear this anymore. You've been following me.
Yes, but I couldn't help myself.
You sneaky.
Wait, Dixie, wait, I can explain.
No, I don't want to hear it, okay? Wait. Dad was right. You're a creep.
You don't know me.
Oh, you certainly know me, don't you? Right down to my shoe size. 601, Dixie exits the front door. 602, she heads east on Pine Road with Del Henry following her like some kind of bird dog.
Dixie, that's not how it was.
Well, why is it that that's always how it is? People must stop at a filling station and ask for my address. Excuse me, could you tell me where Dixie Cooney lives? Because I hear she's a born sap for a stray anything.
It's because people are naturally drawn to you.
Well, most folks are nice. I simply try to do unto others.
And that's what makes you so special.
You know, it makes me a jackass. I mean, I was proud of myself. I prided myself on the fact that so many mistakes that I had made, and still I refused to look for the worst in people.
Because you can't do otherwise, Dixie. It's your nature. It's what drew me to you.
Don't remind me. What was it? You found me in some kind of... in a graveyard, at my brother's grave, didn't you? I was crying. I was upset. I was depressed. I was feeling guilty about Will's death, and you just... One kind word from you, and you had my undying gratitude.
No.
You used my grief to get close to me.
No, it broke my heart, you looking so sad. I could feel the love that you have for your brother wrap around my heart like a baby's blanket.
It wasn't about you. It was about my brother, me, mourning him, and you took advantage of that. Bringing me books and flowers, treating me like we were some kind of soulmate.
We are kindred spirits.
You're ridiculous. You even helped me write my college entrance essay. Don't worry, Dixie. You're perfect just the way you are.
It's how I feel.
I don't care how you feel. Who cares how you feel? You don't care about me. You don't really care about my brother. All you care about is telling me what you think I want to hear so you can make your move on me.
Dixie, that is not the way that I see
Look,
you.
mister, you've been a very, very important teacher in my life because you taught me one great lesson, and that is never, ever trust a stranger. So why don't you just go back to that graveyard and dig yourself up another damsel in distress? Do you hear me? Why don't you just give her this, read it to her, you tell her whatever she thinks she wants to hear. Tell her that she's the queen of the May, but don't you think you ever can come back here and talk to me again.
Dixie, listen. You were making a big mistake.
No, you're the one who made a mistake, mister. My guardian angel is nothing but a common stalker. Get out of my house before I call the police.
I heard the lady. Get the hell out of here before I break your neck.
And you got me all wrong. I didn't do anything.
He's been following me all over town. He's got my whole routine memorized.
So, well, I guess I was right about you from the start. You're nothing but keeping calm.
You got the wrong idea about me. And you're going to find out how wrong.
No, you're going to find yourself in a pine box if you come anywhere near her. You understand me? You bother her, I swear to God, I will have you torn in half. You understand? You stay the hell away.
Dixie, you listen to me. I had to know you first. I had to get to know you real well, okay? Lives are dependent on this. Don't make me say goodbye. Don't make...
You okay? He hurt you?
Let's just forget about it, okay? It never happened.
Not in your life. I'm calling Derek.
Ted, we don't really have to call the police.
I'll just put it this way, Dix. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to take any chances. Yeah, Derek, hi. It's me. Listen, could you do me a favor? Get over to Dixie's right away. Yeah, I got a bit of a problem. I need you to dig up all the damage you can on a guy named Del Henry, and I need it now.
And that's when it all came out. Del had been following me around for days. I mean, to the bakery, to junior school.
Did he say why, Dixie? Did he ever threaten you?
No, not in so many words, but he did, I don't know. I think he likes me.
No, honey, no. Some stranger does not tail you all over town from sunup until sundown strictly because he likes you.
What do you think, Ted? He'll come back to cause more trouble? I mean, it is possible this Del Henry guy could just disappear. It sounds like you ran him off pretty well.
I hope you're right.
What, Ted, you don't think so?
I don't know. He said some pretty strange things when I tossed him out of here.
Like what?
Like he had to get to know me because lives depended
on it, right. And also, the way he looked at Dixie when he said it was...
What, like angry?
No, yeah, he was mad, but he was more like I'd let him down or something.
I hate to say it, but for the first time, I mean, Palmer was absolutely right to stick his nose in our business. Wait a minute.
What?
Well, he got a job working for Palmer right around the first time I caught him snooping around the house, right? Well, don't you think it's a coincidence that he just happened to be working for Dixie's uncle? Or do you think he set it up that way?
Look, Dix, if there's a connection between Del, you, and your uncle, I'll find out what it is. In the meantime, I'll put his name through the computer and see what we're dealing with.
Thanks, Derek.
Look, I can station one of my guys outside the house if you guys want.
That's okay. He's not going to show while I'm here, and I don't intend to go anywhere.
Sure?
Yeah.
Give our love to Mimi and Danielle.
I will do that.
Derek, thanks. You don't look so good.
I feel terrible.
Is there anything I can do?
Well, just save me the dumb Dixie speech, okay? I've already read myself the riot act.
I wasn't going to say a word.
Well, I should just wear a big sign around my neck that says, idiot.
What do you mean?
Well, I practically gave the guy an engraved invitation into my home. I mean, a few kind words and a little down-home humor, and I'm laughing with a guy like we're old friends. It makes me feel like an idiot. Oh, don't worry, Tad. Relax. He's perfectly harmless. They taught everything one needed to know in kindergarten. I definitely missed that day.
Come on, honey. It doesn't do any good to beat yourself up now. You got a trusting nature, that's all.
Junior knows better than I do. He doesn't talk to strangers.
Well, I didn't tell you I goofed, too. I told you I was on my way over here. I didn't tell you I was on my way to apologize, to say I'm sorry, that I was going to give him a break. Right now, the only kind of break I want to give him is right below the knees.
You did.